Okay, we're looking at dividing polynomials today. We're going to do this using long division. It's going to be very similar to how you did long division when you were back in 3rd grade, except for this time you just got polynomials in the mix. So let's look at our first example. We're going to do x plus 6, and we are dividing that into x squared plus 10x plus 24. All right, so I'm just going to look at this first term of my divisor and see how many times it divides into the first term of the dividend. So x squared divided by x. Let's look at that off to the side real quick. So x squared is technically x times x over x. So we've got an x on top and an x on bottom. Those would cancel out, and I would just be left with an x. Another way to think about this, especially when we start seeing other exponents, is since these are both an x, so in other words, we say they have the same base, and I'm dividing, I can just subtract my exponents. We know that that's technically a 1 right there, so 2 minus 1 just gives me the same base, x, but with an exponent of 1, which is still just x. So x squared divided by x will give me x. Then I'm going to multiply x times x will give me x squared. And I'm going to multiply times this whole divisor. So I'm also going to do x times 6, which will give me 6x. Next step when you did long division is you subtracted. That's what we're going to do. So the way I want you to think about it though is just change all your signs. So change all your signs down here, negative and a negative. So x squared minus x squared, that will zero out. 10x minus 6x, that will leave me with 4x. Then your next step when you were doing long division was to bring down your next term. We're going to do that here, 4x plus 24. Now we start over. Go back to this x. We want to see how many times x divides into 4x. So in other words, 4x divided by x. Well, obviously the x's will cancel. That just leaves me with a 4. So I do need to put plus signs and minus signs up here. So since it's positive, I'm going to put a plus. So 4 times x gives me 4x. 4 times 6 gives me a positive 24. Change both my signs, and I get a 0. Nothing else to bring down, so no remainder. So my answer, or my quotient, is simply x plus 4. All right, let's look at another one. Let's see one with a trinomial out front. So x squared plus 3x minus 1. And we're going to do that into x cubed plus 5x squared plus 5x minus 2. All right, x squared divided into x cubed. So the exponents 3 and 2. 3 minus 2 leaves me with x to the first power. X times x squared is x cubed. X times 3x is 3x squared. Then x times negative 1 is negative 1x. All right, change your signs. Change all of them. X cubed minus x cubed zeroes out. 5x squared minus 3x squared is 2x squared. 5x plus 1x is 6x. And then once again, bring down your next term. Start over. X squared into 2x squared. The x squareds would cancel. So if I have 2x squared over x squared, just so you can see that, your x squareds are canceling out. So that would go in 2 times. 2 times x squared is 2x squared. 2 times 3x is 6x, and 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Change all of your signs. I get 0. So no remainder, nothing else to bring down. My answer is x plus 2. I'm going to stop this one right now because the bell's about to ring and y'all are about to come in here.